All right, boys and girls, happy Friday. I wanted to do this video, might make it easier for me than trying to send an email. So I've been working on kind of the overall totals, where we are and where the plan kind of takes us for the freshman division and the 10, 11, 12 building. So the screen that you're looking at is one we just discussed this week. So what I did, all the blue people, positions, are the ones that I'm kind of dealing with. I'm not dealing with, you see, the ESL, ENL, paras. I'm the special ed, the young adult, psychologists, and speech. That's different programs. It's not really the area where we need to focus on, so all those other positions. So what I did then, I took all the people, I put them in one, as you can see right here, one list. And so I just kind of labeled their positions. For example, all the secretaries, we have 14 currently. So I labeled them as S1 through S14, again, just as placeholders. And names aren't important now. That names could change, but the placeholders won't. And then, like you see here, Peggy Gay, MC1 is Media Center 1. Of course, Central has their person, Teresa Hobson, Media Center 2. We're talking about the secretaries there. So I kind of just labeled everybody, and then I needed to go into the next, the EHS. So here's what I ended up doing then. So I have our kind of master list of all of the secretaries, general paras, like ISS, study hall. I've labeled those as general paras because those job duties might change or might get absorbed into something different. So here's this, again, on this page then, that's everybody kind of more in alphabetical order. You can see here I've got Apex, attendance, which is Sarah Miles, counseling, Lisa Swan, and so forth, all the way through. So bottom line is where I ended up, I did not use these 4 green general para positions. Doesn't mean they can't be used or won't be absorbed into a couple other positions that right now I don't have anybody listed for. It's just there are positions that aren't para positions. So as we go through this on this page, if you look at columns A and E, the kind of light purple, I just then put placeholders. So if you look at, for example, the column B, the Elkhart High School campus, we have the secretaries in the executive principal's office. I've just labeled S1, S2, the Welcome Center, S3, S4, S5, because those are secretaries we're going to have there. Again, names aren't important, just labels. So I've listed all of the secretaries. So for example, right here then, the School of Natural Resource Secretary, that's a 15th secretarial position. We don't have 15 currently, so that is a gap in our process. We'll have to add, currently, we would have to add a secretary for that position. Of course, we might be able to use that because we have 4 general paras that we aren't using right now. So one of those slots could go into there. You'll say, I understand it's more days, more money, but just for purposes to see all this. So if you go through here, a couple things I want to highlight. The music secretary right here, the both, I've listed both because we have 2.5s. So they're both listed there. The Apex, they're both listed there because that's 2 different positions, and they're both going to be envisioned to be used in the one high school. And so if you kind of go through this and see where I've listed everybody, if you have any questions, let me know. But we can use this when we meet again. But again, at the end, I've used all the positions that we currently have supporting our students. Again, not non-special ed, non-ESL, non-athletic. And I've left with these 4 general para positions. So another example is the testing data coordinator. That position needs to have someone placed there. Maybe one of those para positions could be used for that. I'm not saying it's the right people for that, but at least the position. And then, for example, Phil's desire to have a bookstore resource inventory person, I actually listed, that was part of our conversation, Laura Homan is a technical assistant. So I've listed her as a general TA. So that's kind of what you see here. So that position, we think we have it in the organization right now, and we could just kind of change duties, right, and put it there. So if you have any questions, let me know. It's something that we can talk about during our next organizational meeting. Have a great weekend.